Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a quick and dirty video about the Mil-tec BDUs and comparing them with Helikon Tex BDUs. Simply, I just got a set of Miltec ones. A lot of people know that Miltec may and may not have questionable quality, and I just wanted to make a first impression of the stuff because from the first time wearing it yesterday when it arrived, I actually was kind of impressed. So I wanted to compare it with a more known brand that is more known for being fairly cheap but also still fairly good quality. So I'm comparing Helikon Tex with Miltec here. I have a full set of BDUs in Phantomleaf Wasp 1 Z3A from Miltec, and I have a set of BDUs from Helikon Tex in M81 Woodland. So let's start with the pants. Obviously, it's a very, very standard BDU cut. The Miltec ones are 100% cotton. I still need to remove the sign. The Helikon Tex ones are they are a blend out of 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So it's not a 100% perfect comparison due to the different fabrics used. Helikon Tex also makes a 100% cotton BDU. I just wanted to have the 60-40 cotton blend. So I would say overall for the quality, this is like a plus point for Miltec, because price-wise, they are pretty much the same. I paid about 40 euros for the pants and again 40 euros for the BDU field jackets or the BDU shirts. So first look at the general cuts is obviously some of the angles are a little different, but overall, I mean, for example, here on the pockets, the Helikon Tex one goes down a little further, but overall they are very similar because obviously they are both a BDU cut. From taking a closer look, for example, at the buttons, you see that obviously the Helikon Tex ones are a little bit better stitched. The Miltec ones really just rely on going around one way, while the Helikon Tex one goes several times over the middle. You see this on pretty much all the buttons, even on the BDU jackets. If this is something that worries you, I mean, just buy a needle and some thread and improve it. This really should not be a major concern. I mean, this is why they are using buttons, because buttons are really easy to fix compared to zippers. Now, one thing that I just actually noticed, can you see it? Yeah, here. It's the Phantomleaf symbol. So this is created by Miltec in cooperation with Phantomleaf to make this pattern. Just wanted to throw it out there. So from the stitching, I really can't tell a difference. When I take a look on the insides, usually the insides will reveal a little bit more about like stitching quality. We will see more of that with the BDU jackets. I mean, it's all double stitched. From the feeling, I would say this double stitching here feels a little nicer. Yeah, come a little bit of a better job done here. But this also may just be down to the threading that's used here. Obviously, I'm not anything close to a master in sewing technology or sewing whatsoever. this is just my personal observations from owning clothes for, 28 years now. Sometimes you can develop a feeling on when a piece of clothing is good. But yeah, the pockets feel nice on both. Interestingly, on the Helikon Tex one, they actually use M81 fabric in the pockets, while on the Miltec one, they just use this brown stuff. It doesn't really matter. Wait, is it really brown, or am I talking out of my ass? Yeah, but it's brown. While on the Helikon Tex one, it's M81 all the way down. Really doesn't matter all too much. This is just a little bit of an observation that I had. We have on both pants these, I don't know what they are called, but you can use them to tighten down the pants so that they don't slip down your ass. They both work. Literally, I think they're probably using the same hardware and stuff. Yeah, it's very similar. We have, let me turn both of them around. Oh, no, that's not turned around. That is turned around. I'm struggling with this. We have on both a strengthened butt area. We have on both also like strengthened area down the legs. Both have nice and big side pockets. Really, this is all parts that your typical BDU cut should have. So, yeah, and obviously you have like strings to pull the pants close on the Helikon Tex one and also on the Miltec one. So yeah, I guess that's just pretty much, they're very similar. You should expect similar quality with similar pricing. Now let's take a look at the BDU shirts. We have also more chances now to look at the stitching. Obviously this is difficult to do with one hand, so bear with me. So, okay. Again, Miltec, 100% cotton. Helikon Tex, again, it's a 60-40 blend. One thing that immediately jumped to my attention was the fact that on the Miltec one, we have this like information badge, while that one is missing on the Helikon Tex one. We just have this sign here, while on the Miltec one, it's here. I'm using both large regular. I'm a 1.80 m dude, so large is what I need. Now let's take a look at more stitchings. Here, Miltec. Again, standard double stitching, 2 lines. Same with the Helikon Tex. Again, the Helikon Tex stitches may be a little nicer, but again, this also may just be down to the thread being used with the Helikon one. One thing that I noticed on the Helikon Tex one, BDU field jacket, that the Miltec one does not have, here, let me turn them around, is this one. This is only on the Helikon Tex one. So we have this one to close down the jacket a little, so it sits tighter. It's on both sides. This is completely absent on the Miltec one. If this should be a big deal breaker for you, you probably will find a way to retrofit it to your Miltec one. For me, it's not a big problem. It shouldn't disturb anyone for basic LARPing. You can still, I find this really interesting that you will find that the Phantomleaf trademarks all over the uniform if you just look closely. Again, let's take another look at the stitching from the other side. Again, as I said, they're very similar. They feel also very similar. Obviously, this is a more stiffer fabric than this due to the different blend. I'm sure if I would take the 100% cotton, that I wouldn't be able to feel a major difference. But yeah, also here the thread that is used in this stitching feels a little softer than this thread. So I'm very certain that they use different threads, and this is maybe also a reason for the different looks. If anyone with more stitching experience sees this video and can tell me more about that, then please go ahead, comment down below. I would love to learn more about all of this stuff. But all in all, come on. The Miltec BDUs feel very similar to the Helikon ones. I would say they are about equal quality. It is, by the way, this classic like USDI series that Helikon makes. It's not the MBDU. The MBDU is a little different than that. So it's like their retro series. Yeah, I paid $80 for both of them. They feel both very similar. And so if anyone is worried about the classic Miltec quality, you should not fear not. This is also runs on the wait, I can probably see that in the logo. Now it's time to find the Phantomleaf logo. Yeah, okay, here. I just found it. God damn it. Here. This runs under the CIV-tec sub-brand. So I think the CIV-tec sub-brand actually uses better quality control. Please don't quote me on that. I'm probably just talking out of my ass right now. But just keep that in mind. So this feels much better than what you usually would expect from Miltec. It's very similar in feel from the Helikon Tex one. And yeah, obviously, if I don't forget about this is important, I am planning to give you a update video on the Miltec one about its past August 2024. In August, I will bring this uniform, and probably I will buy a second one, to the Border War 15 event in the year 2024, so Border War 16. And this should be like a more hardcore test for the equipment, and if I should have any breakages and stuff like that, I will tell you about this. The M81 set, this is what I used in Border War 15 and the year prior. So this was my 2023 uniform. It held up just fine. So if the Miltec one should break, but that one holds up an entire year, then this is also another sign of the quality differences, if there are any. On a first glance, on my first impressions, they are the same. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my quick and dirty look at the differences between Miltec and Helikon Tex in their BDUs and I hope we see us in the next video. Bye bye everybody.